Hey, what's going on, Mike with Triple Check Electric? I want to go over something real quick. So I have a customer who had these two statues covering these boxes that had wire inside of them. So at one point there were lights sitting here. So this is their front entry. And they have one on either side. So when I look at this cabling, if you look right here, you see this gray outer jacket. It tells me that this is direct burial cable. Now, I have power. I have power here. I do not have power at that other location. So what happened is, the wire comes from in here, goes to a switch inside of the door. And then from here, wire goes under the ground and up into that location. The problem is when you have direct burial cable, that cable does break down over time. It doesn't last forever. I will never install direct burial cable unless I just absolutely have to for whatever reason. You always run conduit, because if you run conduit, and if I had conduit from point A to point B here, I could just re-pull new wire if the wire had gone bad. But now that it's direct burial cable installed, I cannot install new cable without tearing apart their whole setup here, without tearing apart the brick. So if you are thinking about doing direct burial cable, whether it's your line to your home or some underground lights, just know at some point these are going to go bad. And another reason to not do this is direct burial cables are highly subject to damage. So if somebody comes by and they start digging and you have conduit in, it offers an extra layer of protection because you have it inside a conduit. It's not foolproof and they can still bust through the conduit, but if you're digging with a shovel and you hit a piece of conduit, you're less likely to damage the wire. Whereas if you had direct burial cable and you hit that cable, you're going to damage that wire and you're going to be out of luck. You're going to have to redo that whole thing or do something unprofessional like doing an underground splice. But just want to talk about that real quick, because this is something I come across a lot with direct burial cable, and this is why I do not install it on my installations.